Long-time flyweight staple and former champion Deiveson Figueiredo, outstanding finisher. He can knock you out, he can submit you. The cardio has really started to catch up with the skill set, and fans are always excited to see this man compete.
Always excited. I mean, he's one of those small guys that when we watch him walk to the octagon, you feel like something explosive can happen. And on many occasions, that's exactly what does happen. But for Figueiredo to win tonight, he has got to be more willing to accept whatever comes to him in the fight. He cannot chase the knockout. He has got to be ready to defend takedowns. He's got to be ready to box. He's got to be ready to grapple. If he wants to win again and head back towards the championship.
But man, is he an absolute delight to sit down and talk to and to watch compete. And you can argue that were it not for the presence of one Deiveson Figueiredo, this UFC flyweight division would cease to exist. Big spot for the former champ here tonight. So another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand, and also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have raced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Song Yadong!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, Deiveson Figueiredo, usually a fast starter. Going to be interesting to see how he approaches the early portions of this round here. He is methodical. He can strike and grapple with any man in this division, but this matchup, he believes, provides him a lot of advantages. Let us see how it plays out. Pretty strong jab there by Figueiredo.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. He's attacking guillotine.
And now some separation. All right, nice takedown defense by the boxer on that first attempt by the more well-rounded athlete. He didn't come to the fighter meeting in a singlet, but he vowed to you that his takedown defense had gotten better, and proof's in the pudding.
He said, I ain't no James Toney. He said that he was going to defend so effectively that it was going to deter this balanced fighter from even trying takedowns anymore. To this point, his word has been true.
Yadong gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. High velocity elbow is blocked. Right on the button. And another hook landed there by Yadong.
Won't take many of those.
Oh, gorgeous switch kick by him there. Clearly he has practiced that move and was able to execute on fight.
He can do that and not really tell you where that kick is going.
he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Figueiredo. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
It's tight, it's tight.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Deiveson Figueiredo getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ground and pound strike there now. He's having his way with him here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it. And he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to seeing. Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, big knee to the head. Wow.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. And a knee.
Oh, my goodness.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. 20 seconds to go in round one. Slips the punch. Figueiredo's eyes closing up now. Not good for him. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, flying knee up top. Yadong gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Playing with the inside leg kick. Straight punch.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Figueiredo gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, nice jab up top by Yadong. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice kicks there by Figueiredo.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab. Doubles up on the jab now. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you at the end.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter.
Figueiredo gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, he lands another big punch. Oh, and he's out! Our bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, that's tight.
Was over, he was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an armbar.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Figueiredo's right back to the full mount here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Lands a big elbow there. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest and back and chase the finish.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. 10 minutes in the can.
That was in the books. You got to forget about that. You're going to go out there. You're going to try to keep it on your feet, though. But if he takes you down, you know.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped it.
It was so tight, I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. On point with that jab today.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough times.
Oh, liver shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all the fighters. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Double jab there by Figueiredo. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
That guillotine is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Yadong.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Well, he's worked very hard on Figueiredo's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Figueiredo. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Figueiredo's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Figueiredo.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Single collar tie here. Figueiredo's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Right hand over the top. Under a minute now to go in this one. Single collar tie now. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Figueiredo's right back to the full mount. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Figueiredo's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed up there.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Right hook to the head blocked. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Out of range with that one. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, nice short elbows here in the clinch. Those were landed by Figueiredo. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shot.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight. He's got to be careful here. In the half guard.
Figueiredo's back in half guard.
Changing the position.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Yadong's back in full guard now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, that cross choke is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee. And the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. It seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ring right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, big elbow. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Oh! Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh!
What a fight.
Strong inside leg kick. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. The problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Nice elbow. I can't tell if that opened up a cut or not. Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Stay at space.
Back to the feet now. So holding on to him here, not to him. Figueiredo's got his arm.
Oh,
that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he got out. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Yadong. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
no, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Yadong's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, we got to think some bonus money is coming the way of these two athletes at night's end, and remarkably, they've both been able to stay in the fight despite absorbing a shit ton of damage.
I mean, the amount of damage that these two have taken in this fight is crazy. They've been able to stand on a coin and go toe-for-toe in the middle of the octagon.
And as usual, they gave our replay guys in the truck a lot to work with.
Yeah, a lot to work with because neither one of them have tried to use defense. They're proving how tough they are, but they really aren't using the skills that will allow for them to be fighting for a long time. You gotta keep moving your head. You cannot take these type of heavy strikes so frequently.
And it looked like maybe one of those coaches thought about getting involved. They're going to be watching the action closely as these two absolute warriors and damaged athletes try to get the upper hand in this next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the fifth and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Shot to the body now, blocked by Figueiredo.
Lands a nice leg kick.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Try to establish that jab. Well, you know Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of hope.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
His misses are entertaining. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Figueiredo's taking aim at that cut right now. All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go. And you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. It's a pretty fast jab. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
There's the shot. There's the takedown by Figueiredo. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
All right, side control now.
That was a slick transition.
Figueiredo's back to the side control now.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup. This is tight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Deiveson Figueiredo gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Beautiful body kick.
Missed on the right hand. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Daniel.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. Setting up an unlock now.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, great submission defense. Hammer fist here by Figueiredo. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, Song Yadong!
All right, well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now, they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done. Fortunately, he did enough, and he got the victory.